Rashford got dragged at half-time, and I was trying to find out why he was getting dragged, and apparently it was just because of he wanted some fresh legs out there, and a few people messaged saying, oh, he's at fault for the 2 goals, and I've watched them back, me and Jermaine Pennant in the break. You cannot blame Rashford for the 2 goals that they concede.
Because before the goal went in, Rashford was involved, there was
absolutely clueless. Got bricks in his feet.
3 phases of play before the goal went in, before Rashford's man touched the ball.
Yeah.
So you can't blame Rashford.
If you're dragging him because you're thinking that he's not tracking back or whatever, or he's not getting tight, you've got an agenda against Marcus Rashford as a manager, because that is not a reason to drag him. No way. So I'm not having that as an excuse, and I think that's poor man management again from Ten Hag. Let's go to Callum, who's a Man United fan. Hi, Cal.
Hello, boys.
Cal, look, obviously we're having a lot of talk about Ten Hag. What camp are you in?
I'm completely on the Ten Hag out. Completely.
Before the weekend?
Oh, he should go immediately tomorrow morning, realistically. I don't even want to see him there on playing against Villa. I don't want to do it. Don't even get me started on Bruno Fernandes, honestly. Captaincy should be stripped of him immediately. He's not a leader. He doesn't show any characteristics of a Man United leader. Think about the captains that we've had. We've had Rooney. We've had Roy Keane. People like that want to win. Bruno might want to win, but his attitude on the pitch is absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. Ten Hag as well. He has an agenda against players in the team. Genuinely, he does. He said, trust the process, trust this. We can't... The players don't even trust his process at this point.
I don't think they do, mate. I actually don't think they do.
The players don't trust it, because if you look at the attitude on the pitch, they don't even look like they want to win a football game anymore. Like, they're getting goals here and there, yeah, but they don't look like they want to win. They don't even believe that they're going to win games at this point.
What I keep saying when I watch Manchester United is they score goals and they might get some results because they've got top players, right? Marcus Rashford's a top player. You know, Bruno Fernandes, I agree with you in a lot of things you say, but
he is a top player.
He's a top player. He will get you a goal. Will he produce week in, week out? No. And can you rely on him and lead the team? No. But you will get something out of them. But as an overall performance, when I watch Manchester United play, I just don't see any identity. I don't see a team. I don't see cohesion. I don't see a strong, solid back four who are trying to keep the ball out their net. I don't see nothing. I just see individuals.
And one big thing, which any player, any athlete, anyone who's played football can do, run around with a bit of passion. Close down, be there, tackle, dive in. You don't need to be a superstar to run around.
No,
but I see players jogging. Casemiro, the ball gets from the centre back. 3 passes it took to get into Man United's
6-yard box. Yeah,
6-yard box. Passes.
The third goal.
He just
3 passes.
Slipped past Casemiro, and he was like, it's like he's got a caravan on his back.
Yeah, no. The amount of passes that go through the middle.
Casemiro, I love him to bits, I do, but I think his legs have just gone now.
He's a legend. He's won everything in the game.
100%. He's a legend of the game. But I just think that with the pace of the football now,
of the Premier League,
the Premier League especially, his legs are causing him a lot of issues. And I feel like in that, if you're going to play him, you have to have the right players around him. And in that Man United squad, you don't have the players who's going to rat around with him. Because Casemiro will still rat around, but he doesn't have the players around him. Like Bruno Fernandes, you're not going to see Bruno Fernandes ratting about to win a ball back.
No.
You're not going to see Eriksen, who's been playing recently, ratting around to get the ball back. These are players that don't have the legs anymore. When you look at an Arsenal team, they've got multiple players in that team who go about trying to win the ball back if they lose it. For example, Odegaard. You've got Declan Rice there. He's got the legs for it, but you've got Odegaard around him that's trying to win the ball back. You've got Havertz if he plays in midfield trying to win the ball back. You've got these players around him that's trying to do something. And with this United team, you don't see that with the players.
You've also got back four at Arsenal who want to keep the ball out of their net and are unbelievably defensively solid. And if Arsenal go 2-0 up in a game, what are the percentages of them not winning that? Like, you ain't coming back. But I'm watching that game and me and Jermaine are out there going, oh, Man United 2-0 up. It's still game on. Like, it really is still like, Porto can still win this game. You're winning 2-0. It's just so easy to score against Man United.
Yeah, it's bad. And what it is that when you look at when Man United's gone 2-0 up, the players don't even look confident. And that's the worrying thing about United. The players are not confident when they're winning the game of football. Now, I don't know whether that's down to what's being done on the training pitch. I don't understand, but it's like United.
What I don't understand, right, and like it really ain't rocket science. You've got yourselves in front. You're away from home, 2-0 against Porto, good side, right? You're going to come under pressure, right, Jermaine? You've played in these games, big moments in Europe. You all of a sudden you go, right, let's see it through to half time. We've come under a bit of pressure. Let's get in my two banks of four. Christian Eriksen, Casemiro. If I'm Martinez, I'm screaming at him, sit in front of us, stop what comes in front. And then I'm going to get Rashford alongside. I'm going to get Diallo in. I'm going to get Bruno Fernandes in, and we're going to go solid like Arsenal do. And you are hard to beat, and you don't concede.
But also, Jeremy, that's what you've got a manager on the sideline as well to bark out instructions. If that was City, if that was Arsenal, if that was Liverpool, if that was Villa, you're seeing Pep, you're seeing Arteta, you're seeing Slot coming out and barking out instructions. Come in here, you drop back here, Rashford pull back here, Eriksen sit there. Barking out instructions, that's what they're there for. Because they see the game in a little different light because they're not concentrating on what's. They can see the whole picture.
Yeah.
And that's what a good manager does. He sits there, stands there and says not a word.
He says nothing.
I'm going to leave it to you guys. Go on, boys. You make the decision.
Yeah. But the frustrating thing is, that's what your captain's there for. Your captain's supposed to go, all right, boys, sit in now. Let's get to half-time, 2-0 up, and then we see the game out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, you've got Bruno Fernandes playing wonder passes across the pitch.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong. He can make one of those passes. We've seen him do it many a time. However, it's not needed every 2 minutes.
No. Keep the ball close to each other.
Keep the ball. And that's another downfall of United. When have you seen a United game where we've bossed possession, where we've had the ball and we've built up an attack?
Barnsley.
There you go. Barnsley against the League One team.
I just, honestly, when you watch the goals back, Manchester United, the amount of balls that go through the middle of the pitch and are bouncing around the middle of the pitch, and I'm like, where is their midfield? Where are the players on the pitch who wants to try and keep the ball out of the net?
The spaces are poor.
It's
scary.
Very poor. Scary. All right, listen, Cal, thanks for your call.
Cheers, mate.
We're going to keep going with these Man United fans. They want to have their say. You've got a point, but it's not, I'd say it's a bad point in the end, really, considering you were 2-0 up. An absolute capitulation in the middle half of the game. But Harry Maguire did get you out of a bit of a hole. You can come on and talk about it. 03 717 22 33 44.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.